The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So tonight, it's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Grand Rapids, are you ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Keep that energy going for our first competitor approaching the line. Representing Team El Toro Loco, it's Fernando Martinez. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Once again, at 11.161 is going to be the current time to beat El Toro Loco. Coming up next, that black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. The super glue glued to the action replay up there. You can see him pump the brakes right at that very end for that final turn. Swings it wide ever so slightly, but ultimately jumps to the top of the leaderboard currently with a time of 11.059. Continuing on with the birthday boy celebrating his 21st birthday right with us here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, Chucky Parking Classroom Crusher. .388 for Chucky Parking Classroom Crusher. Super glue glued to the action replay. He starts off with really great speed, but down the straightaway, right before that final turn, he actually became a little bit more conservative with his driving style, which cost him a little bit of time. So a 12.388 for Chucky Parking Classroom Crusher. Continuing on, put your fins together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. .711 for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Once again, a 12.711. That's going to put Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon, currently in 4th place in the JCB racing competition. Coming up next, after a 2-week hiatus, she is back behind the wheel of Ringling Bailey Circuit. It's Brianna Mahan. 11.125, close, but not close enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard. Take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. She grazes that turn cone so slightly. She was so close to hitting that turn cone, but just grazed it around that turn. 11.125, good enough for second place currently, with 3 competitors remain in the JCB Racing competition. Coming up next, one of our rookies this season, it's Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. .5 for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Monster Jam fans, take a look at that JCB Racing leaderboard right now. You got Weston Anderson currently in the lead with 11.059. But right now, everything can change with this next competitor. He has 13 JCB Racing wins under his belt on the 2026 season. He's going for 14. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. New leader, new score, new time to beat, excuse me. A 10.972, Tony Oaks now knocks Weston Anderson Gravedigger off of the top of the leaderboard, with 1 competitor standing in his way of getting his 14th JCB Racing win in a row. Let's get those zombie arms moving for our final competitor, Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. .358, solid race pass, but not enough to get the win. That means your winner of the first JCB Racing competition of the weekend, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. The man has been unstoppable when it comes to the JCB Racing competition. Now solidifying 14 JCB Racing wins on the 2026 season. You can see his teammate TJ Tiffany making his way onto the track right now, getting ready to celebrate with Tony Oaks. There he is, Monster Jam fans, show him some love. Walking away with the first 8 points of the night for Team JCB Digatron.
Racing all the way around the track and racing all the way back on top of the pod, we have Tony Oaks, winner of JCB Racing, joined by his teammate TJ Tiffany. Tony, another JCB Racing underneath your belt. You seem to thrive in these smaller tracks when you have narrow passes.
This is my bread and butter, man. This dirt here is not what we're used to the last few weeks. This stuff's really silty, kind of sandy, and kind of slick. So just had to change up the technique a little bit, really take it easy around the first turn, and really hammer it around that second turn.
And you got the win, first 8 points of the event, putting the team in a really good spot. We have the two-wheel skills competition coming up right next. Now, I know you're not going to take it easy or take it slow when it comes to two wheels.
Yeah, hey, slower is better in two-wheel, but I'll tell you one thing, Grand Rapids, you're about to see trucks on their rear wheels, front wheels, side wheels, upside-down wheels. Hold on to your butts, because it's about to get hot.
Keep it going, Grand Rapids. Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron.
those hands together for Kylie Kent. Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open once again at judgeszone.com. You can go directly to judgeszone.com in a new web browser or scan that QR code. If it asks for the city code, it's going to be GRA. Grand Rapids, you got 5 seconds left.
Monster Jam fans, a successful popper kicks it into a little bit of that moonwalk action for that first attempt. She's been working on those for the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to go ahead and say that was her best attempt to date. With those poppers, she's one of our rookies, and she's been improving her skills each and every time. A 4.880, that's going to put her currently in second place here in the two-wheel skills challenge. 2 competitors down. We got a lot more competition coming your way. Up next, the coolest kid in class, Chucky Pucking, Classroom Crusher. Stoppy wheelie combo for Chucky Pucking, Classroom Crusher. And a paper airplane just got thrown out of the window of that school bus. Puts it back on the nose, kicks it into the moonwalk. On those front BKT tires, great balance, solid control for the freshman here on his 21st birthday. Down the ramp, 1 BKT tire for attempt number 1.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Chucky Pucking, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, you scan the QR code, and once you do scan it, no need to scan it again. Christina, it looks like the guys in the back had their pencils out taking some notes.
I agree, Taylor. Listen, that was a textbook combo right there. Oh, we got the birthday celebrations happening behind the scenes. We got some shenanigans. We got the paper airplane. So while he was on those back BKT tires, he found the balancing point and then tossed it out the window. Oh, he's going in the stands for a lucky fan to walk away with that paper airplane. Congratulations, little guy. Our Monster Jam fans here going home with something compliments of Chucky Pucking. Chucky, we need you back on the track. Can we take it up to the video board, please? Let's see. Grand Rapids, what'd you think? 8.800. New leader, new score to beat. The freshman jumps to the top of the leaderboard. You know, Monster Jam fans, we got a lot more competitors coming down the track, but right now I think our next one should just go ahead and introduce themselves. We got the zombie handstand from the popper, shuts the Monster Jam truck off, turns it back on, wheelies it forward, kicking it back into that moonwalk. Great control. Back down we go on all 4 BKT tires.
Monster Jam fans, I need you to get loud. That was Brandon Teluchka, Zombie. Yeah. Scoring is open once again at judgeszone.com. If you haven't joined in the scoring, Grand Rapids, what are you waiting for? It's up to you to help us crown our next champion. He's out of the truck. Let him hear you. Brandon Teluchka, Zombie.
You just saw on that super glue. Go to the action replay, the popper into his signature zombie handstand. Was it enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? We're gonna find out because scores are locked in. Good enough for second place, a 7.539, 7.539. Coming up next, your JCB Racing winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. One attempt down for Tony O's JCB Tigatron, and it was a fierce one at that. That was a full throttle one right there. Puts it on the nose. He kicked it into that moonwalk with ferocity. One attempt down, 1 to go, lining up with that double lock stack. From the popper, he pivots the Monster Jam truck. That's 12,000 pounds that he's trying to control right there, and that'll do it for JCB Tigatron.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. And you know what to do now. You have to score. Everybody, go to judgeszone.com. 10 seconds left. Yeah, dig it up.
Oh man, Monster Jam fans, let us know what you guys thought of that one. Remember, score to beat right now. Classroom Crusher holding on to the top spot with that 8.800. The score for JCB Tigatron is 7.443. That's going to put him currently in 3rd place in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge with 3 competitors ready to throw down. He's your 4-time undefeated Arena Series champion. I'm talking about Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. Nice combination, courtesy of Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. From the popper, down the ramp, balancing on 1 BKT tire, all for attempt number 1.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Can tell he was going for that sidewall save into a bicycle, most likely. But scoring is open. He is out of the truck. What'd you fans think?
Yeah, Taylor, you saw that on that super glue to the action replay. He gets the popper, the momentum pulls it forward, stops the Monster Jam truck, finds a really nice balancing point, and you can see here, he tries to showcase really great control, bringing it slow and steady down that ramp so that he can go into the sidewall save. Wasn't able to get it directly on those side BKT tires to get those revolutions going, but impressive nonetheless. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of the black and green wrecking machine. A 7.505. That's going to put him currently in third place in our two-wheel skills challenge. We got two more competitors remaining there. Right now, still the score to beat is Classroom Crusher 8.800. We're going to give him an opportunity to refire that Monster Jam truck and get it taken back into the pit area to be assessed by his crew chief, Chandler West, and all of our UNOH technicians to make sure he is good to come back out for the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. We had a little bit of help from our JCB Dirt Squad down there, the official equipment partner of Monster Jam, putting that Monster Jam truck back on all four BKT tires. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can see a live shot of her in that Monster Jam truck. Your next competitor, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Brianna gets the popper. Little Bailey Circuit follows suit. Everyone's favorite little robo pup mimicking Brianna for her first attempt.
I need everybody to make some noise and put those robo pup paws together for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. It's time to score, everyone, at judgeszone.com.
Monster Jam fans, if you've never seen Little Ringling Bailey Circuit before, she's down there on the track supporting Brianna Mahan. And of course, the shenanigans continue to happen behind the scenes with her teammate, Greg Duffy, as we await her scores here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Couple more seconds left for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. That first attempt, that nice popper. Second attempt struggled a little bit, but again, that first one was a solid popper, a 5.731 for Brianna Mahan with one competitor remaining. The score to beat is still held onto by our rookie Classroom Crushers, Chucky Pawkin. But he's gonna have to get through the crazy ball in order to walk away with the win. Coming up next, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. First attempt, the popper off of the ramp. One of the only competitors, if not the only competitor, to pull off that trick. Serves him well in the past. Can it get him the win? He does have one attempt remaining here in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Put your horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And you know what time it is, Grand Rapids? It is time to score at judgeszone.com.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. That first attempt, as I was talking about before, the popper off of the ramp, which has become his signature. If you were looking really closely, he actually nipped one of the BKT tires off of the side of the Morgan & Morgan backflip and kind of propelled that into the popper. Second attempt, though, struggled to go into that nose wheelie. All right, guys, it all comes down to this. The score for El Toro Loco is a 7.272, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge here on his 21st birthday, Jackie Pocken, Classroom Crusher. And with that, Monster Jam fans, once again, you can see it up there on the video board. Your winner, Chucky Pocken, Classroom Crusher, the coolest kid in school. Joined there on the pod by his teammate, Drew Slough, getting ready to celebrate. David, we got a win, we got a birthday, so much to celebrate down there on the track.
What's a better way to celebrate your birthday, Chucky Pocken, than a two-wheel skills victory right here in Grand Rapids? You got it done. 8 points on the board. How are you feeling right now, Chucky?
Man, I'm feeling great. Like I said, there's already history here for me in Grand Rapids, and I'm just adding to it. It's just started off awesome, this first event of the weekend, and we're just going to keep going up from here. I know Drew's ready to come out and throw down for all you fans. Just you guys wait.
You mentioned it. Drew Slough is getting ready to hit the track. FMX portion of Freestyle Mania coming up. We got the best trick, the best upright trick. What do you think Drew is going to bring here today?
You know, I know he's been working on a couple moves. He has some moves up his sleeve, and I can't wait for him to show you guys. But he's going to be backflipping, doing some big air, and it's just going to be truly awesome.
Well, one more time, Grand Rapids. Let's wish Chucky a happy birthday. And, of course, give it up for Team Classroom Crusher.
Scott Murray.
All righty, here we go, Grand Rapids. It is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. All 8 of our riders are getting ready to participate in the best upright trick competition. That means no backflips. Anything goes except for backflips. We're gonna keep it upright for this competition, but we need your help, Monster Jam fans. Judgeszone.com is the place to be. 20 seconds at the end of each jump. So here we go. Let's get the energy up. Grand Rapids, are you ready for the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition?
Keep that energy going, keep that excitement going. Celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull. It's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro from Illinois, but he's lived quite literally all over the United States. He spent time in China for an entire year competing and soaring through the air. So when I say these riders are national and international superstars, I mean it. He's going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors.
Monster Jam fans, put your hands together for AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. We got all the Monster Jam drivers cheering their teammate on. Eager to find out what you fans are going to score. We have a few more seconds remaining for you to lock it in at judgeszone.com.
AJ Roseboro Starting off really strong with the holy grab. So he holds onto those handlebars, gets off the takeoff ramp, releases them in a windmill-like position, holds on to the seat, swings his body all the way backwards. Impressive stuff. Fun way to kick things off. A 7.747. That's going to be the score to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our second competitor here in the Best Upright Trick competition, it's Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. One of our veteran competitors down there on the track. Not only has he been with us at Monster Jam for many years, he's also a Guinness Book of World Record holder.
Whip it! You whip it good! Greg Duffy! Make some noise for Ringling Bailey Circuit. 20 seconds, judgeszone.com. What do you say, Grand Rapids?
Gets that whip action in there. The super glue to the action replay. In addition to the whip, if you notice, he releases his right leg in the air, giving him a little bit more whip from side to side. Let's get those scores locked in. A 7.747 is your score to beat. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is 8.047. New leader, new score to beat. Coming up next, that black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken alongside Weston Anderson. Team Gravedigger has proven a formidable team here. They are your current BKT Series champs, but can they hold on to that title?
Woo! Noah Bakken throwing it down mid-air. Make some noise, Grand Rapids, for Team Gravedigger. 20 seconds. You know what to do. Judgeszone.com.
Take a look at that super glue to the action replay. One hand on the seat, the other on the handlebar. Looks like an Indy, but then he also goes ahead and kind of crisscrosses those legs mid-air. So you see that little swivel of the hips, the movement of the legs, kind of similar to like a running man for all my millennials out there. Let's see what you guys thought of that one. Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. A 7.793, second place currently for the black and green wrecking machine. Here to Sparkle Smash the competition, it's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda, solid competitor here at a Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Looking to jump to the top of the leaderboard, tuning up that Monster Jam bike right now, getting ready to come down the ramp as our next competitor.
It's Camdemonium in Grand Rapids. Make some noise for Team Sparkle Smash. 20 seconds, Judges Zone. What do you say?
And that's what we call the rock solid. It's a seat grab in a Superman-like position. He goes no hands. His body is completely removed from the bike. You saw it there on that super glue to the action replay. Let us know what you guys thought. Was that enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? We're gonna find out. It was in fact good enough, a 9.006. New leader, new score to beat. Let's get those zombie arms moving for our next competitor, Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Chandler Hyder, a self-proclaimed adrenaline junkie when he is not soaring through the air here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. He's soaring through the sky because this guy loves to skydive in addition to competing on that dirt bike. Let's see what he has up his sleeve.
Cause it's a thriller! There you go, Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. 20 seconds, Judges Zone.
David, you're singing over there. I'm dancing over here. It's a party here. Friday night in Grand Rapids. That was the cliffhanger, courtesy of Chandler Hyder. hooks his feet onto the handlebars and then stands upright. Scores are locked in. The score for Zombie is 8.298, solid score. That's going to put him currently in second place. Coming up next, he's an A+ student. It's Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. In addition to being one of the coolest kids in class, he's also one of our youngest competitors here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, 21 years young. Can he take over the top spot?
Drew Slough for the summer! Make some noise for Team Classroom Crusher! 20 seconds, Grand Rapids, let's go!
David, I see a little whip and nae-nae action from Chucky Pawkin. He tried to hide it, but I saw it. I saw the whip, I saw the nae-nae. We got the whip action. Come on, Chucky. Where's that whip and nae-nae? There you go. Drew Slough with the whip. Let's see how that translates into scores. At 8.380, 8.830. Good enough for second place currently. Making his return back to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, it's TJ Tiffany, JCB Tigatron. One of our veteran competitors with us for over a decade here at Monster Jam, a career that has spanned nationally and internationally. He's competed in Australia, the UK, South Africa, and so much more.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. 20 seconds, judges zone. Woo!
The seat grab heart attack right there. Grabs onto the seat with one hand on the handlebar. Swings his body backwards. You can see a nice curvature of that spine. Legs are bent as he swings them over his body. Let's see what you guys thought of TJ Tiffany's return here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. At 8.524, second place. 8.524. With one competitor remaining, the score to beat is Sparkle Smash's Cam Sepulveda, a 9.006. Last but not least, Monster Jam fans, get your fins in the air, wave them like you just don't care, because it's Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Our most seasoned competitor down there on the track got to start with us in 2003, and he has been rocking these competitions.
Scotty Shark doo 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 doo. Scotty Shark doo doo. Make some noise for Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. 20 seconds. Let them know what you thought on Judges Zone.
The signature KOD brings his legs to his chest. Bike drops down in the vertical position. Body goes up in the handstand position with power, with gusto. But was it enough to take the win? Remember, score to beat is Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash, a 9.006. Your score for Scott Murray is winner, chicken dinner, 9.085. Scott Murray walks away with the best upright trick win.
And I'm here in the stands with Scott's teammate, Michaela Telechka. Michaela, Scott pulled off the win. He was the final competitor in upright. Cam Sepulveda was holding on to that lead right until the end. How proud are you of Scott Murray?
Man, it's super awesome. You know, Cam did an awesome drive. I thought he was going to hold it on, but, you know, Scott's on top. He's got to get it done.
8 points for Team Megalodon, and let's see exactly where that leaves Team Megalodon and the rest of the competitors on the overall event leaderboard. That is Team JCB Digatron with 19 points in the lead, 16 for Classroom Crusher, and we got a two-way tie right there between Gravedigger and Zombie, 15 points apiece, rounding out the top four. Here we go, Grand Rapids. Do you want some more? I said, do you want some more? It is now time for the FMX best trick competition. Anything goes here. Front flips, back flips, side flips. I just made that last one up. Whatever these guys want to do, it is entirely up to you. 20 seconds at the end of judgeszone.com. Here we go. Are you ready, Grand Rapids, for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
He's bad to the bone. Our first competitor out the gate, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Hailing from Brooks, Minnesota, this guy has made a name for himself here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Looking to walk away with the best trick win. Can he do it?
Put your hands together. Rising from the grave to the track, it's Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com, you know what to do.
We got the heel clicker backflip right there. Starting off really strong, no hesitation on clicking those heels together. Nice momentum on bringing those legs and those hips to the front of that bike. He's gonna be setting the bar for everybody to follow him. So let's see what you guys thought of Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. An 8.759, 8.759 will be the score to beat. Coming up next, here to add a little sparkle to the track, it's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Second competitor here in the Best Trick competition, hailing from Daytona, Florida, piloting the Yamaha YZ250 two-stroke bike. Those Yamahas are known for reliability, and he is very consistent and reliable when it comes to these phases of the competition. Can he fly to the top of the leaderboard?
Keep it calling, Monster Jam fans, for Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. You know what time it is. Time to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Cam Sepulveda up there on that super glue to the action replay with the super flip. Makes that nice rotation, kicks those legs out, and almost tries to make a parallel position with body and bike. Yeah, Kylie, cheering him on right there. Come on, guys, she's saying, come on. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. 9.117, new leader, new score to beat. Coming up next, it's everyone's favorite Robo-Pup. Or is it Greg Duffy? Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Hailing from Annapolis, Maryland, he made his Monster Jam debut with us in 2023, like I said earlier. But he's been riding professionally since 2018. Not only is he a professional rider, but he is a very proud girl dad.
Put your hands together for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Go ahead and score now. You got about 10 seconds left, Grand Rapids.
With the knack flip right there on that super glue to the action replay, makes the rotation, kicks out his back leg, his right leg, across his body, brings it back to center to finish that rotation. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you thought of that one. A 7.979, 7.979. That's putting him currently in third place. Continuing on with the competition, we got Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough made his Monster Jam debut with us actually at Freestyle Mania just last year.
Monster Jam fans, pick up those jaws and make some noise for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Christina, I don't know if you caught that, but he got multiple teams and drivers up on their feet for that one.
I saw that, Taylor, with the whip flip. So as he does what looks like at first glance a traditional backflip, when you look closer, he's actually whipping that bike during the rotation as well. So we've seen the whip in the upright trick, but now we're seeing it in a different form in the backflip. Let's see what you guys thought of that one. Score to beat Sparkle Smash 9.117, 8.097 for Classroom Crusher. That's going to put him in third place currently here in the competition. Uh-oh, he's a fish out of water. It's Scott Murray, Megalodon. At 49 years young, this competitor has dominated the best trick competition with over 30 wins on the 2026 season. Is he going to continue adding to that trajectory, or will another one of these talented riders take the win? You can see him right now making sure that that bike is perfectly tuned up, the Yamaha YZ450F, as he comes around to come down the ramp. Slow and steady on this one, making sure that he is set in place and ready to come down the ramp. Still making some adjustments on that bike right now. You gotta feel it, it has to feel right in order to go into this trick.
Put your fins up for Scott Murray, Megalodon. You gotta score. You know where to go and you know what to do.
So we saw the KOD earlier. Now this is the KOD flip. He does the rotation, kicks his legs outward. Bike drops down. He pulls the bike back to his body. So you gotta think, he's now pulling the weight of his own body as well as the weight of that FMX bike in order to complete that rotation. Scores are locked in right now. Remember, score to beat is Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. The score for Team Megalodon is 9.451. Just like that, he swims to the top of the leaderboard. You guys know what to do when that music comes on. I want to see those zombie arms for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. From Lake Elsinore, California, he made his Monster Jam debut with us in 2002. He's been riding professionally since 2018. Got to start when he was only a kid, though, and his love for the sport has just continued to grow each and every year. Come on, Monster Jam fans, let them hear you.
Monster Jam fans, do me a favor, clear your throats, and then give me your biggest zombie roar for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Drivers, I was watching you. Only a couple of you roared.
A textbook backflip right there. Nice positioning of the spine, great elongation. Presses those shoulders down, extends his back slightly as he makes that rotation. So great posture on that one. Scores are locked in. Your score, I see that, Cam. Your score is a 7.130 for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Let's get wild, let's get crazy. Celebrating 25 years of that crazy bull. It's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. His Monster Jam debut was just last year. His professional debut, though, back in 2021. He found a love for the sport when he was just a kid. He was only 4 years old when his dad got him the Honda Z50. And from that point on, he's been soaring through the air.
Who needs hands when you're hitting a backflip? Not AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. Not up in here. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com.
The no-hand backflip, super glue to the action replay. Both arms release, they extend, full extension on those arms. Let's see how that translates into scores at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. A 7.828, so sixth place currently for AJ Roseboro with one competitor remaining here in this phase of the competition. His teammate's already up on his feet. Coming up next, hailing from Orlando, Florida, it's TJ Tiffany. Not only is he a talented rider, but he is in fact a stuntman. So you have seen him in some of your favorite Marvel movies like Avengers Endgame. He's been featured in many Netflix projects. And now he's here to soar through the air for all of you fans here in Grand Rapids at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. And you know what to do, everybody? Score!
And we got the knack flip for our final trick here in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Scores are locked in. The score for JCB Digatron is 7.750 for TJ Tiffany. That means your winner is Scott Murray, Team Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, I don't know about you, but I think that was a little too epic to send these boys off the track just yet. So, Grand Rapids, do you want more? Oh, no. Grand Rapids, I know you can do better than that. This is the first of 5 events here. I said, are you ready for more? Okay. Well, that's exactly what you are going to get from all 8 of these riders. They're going to attempt something that you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So they're going to jump through the sky. In Grand Rapids, I want you to get so loud that we can't even hear the bikes. Yeah, let's do like the drivers. Go ahead and pull that bullhorn. And on the count of 3, I want you to get loud. 1, 2, 3. These riders have been hand-selected, the best of the best in the entire world, and they're gonna jump for you one more time. Grand Rapids, I need you to get so loud we shake the roof. Here we go. In 3, in 2, 1. Monster Jam fans, make some noise one more time for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
And a big congratulations for your best upright trick and best trick winner, Scott Murray, walking away with back-to-back wins. His 4th best upright trick, his 34th best trick. David, can you believe it right now? You are on the pod with him yet again.
I cannot believe it. Christina, you just mentioned those numbers, and when you hear them, they are eye-popping. Michaela Teleshka is joining us here in the celebrations. Scott, I'm usually here with 2 of competitors breaking down the FMX best trick and upright, but my friend, you have taken both of the competitions. That is number 4 for the upright, number 34 for best trick, Scott. That puts it together, if my math is correct, 38 competition wins.
Oh man, what a blessing, man. I'm so pumped to be up here and put Megalodon up on the board, putting some points up there and helping Michaela out here, and just, I'm so blessed to be up here. All glory to God, man. I'm just living a dream, trying to keep the dream alive at my age, but being able to hand these young bucks their tail end for a couple of times, man, I'll take it.
You are keeping the dream alive, my friend, not only for yourself, but like you mentioned, this is a team aspect. Michaela Toluchka is about to hit the track for freestyle. You have the honor, as you've had so many times before, to pump up this crowd and get them ready for Monster Jam Freestyle. So what do you say, Scott Murray?
Oh man, you know, Monster Truck Freestyle is where it's at. Monster Jam Freestyle, it's the best there is. These guys are throwing down. I know Michaela's gonna throw down. It's so awesome. We're in the back watching on the seat of our pants. It's so exciting. You guys are in for a treat. Let's go.
We got a championship on the line here in Grand Rapids, so make some noise for Scott Murray, Team Megalodon.
Let her hear you, Monster Jam fans. That was Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for the first time in Freestyle Mania here tonight. Waste no time, my friends. You've got a few seconds left.
A 12,000-pound unicorn flies through the air with confetti, setting the bar for creativity here in the freestyle competition. Take a look at that super glue. Glue to the action replay. Kylie Kent, one of our rookies, getting it done in the freestyle competition. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. A 5.908 will be the score to beat in the freestyle competition, but we are just getting started, Monster Jam fans. We got a lot more competition coming your way. Our next competitor is fantastic. It's Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Make some noise for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Fins are up and the scores are coming in. Go ahead and lock yours in at judgeszone.com.
See Finney fly right there on the super glue to the action replay, taking full advantage of that 60-second clock as well as all the different obstacles that are built in to that center pod. Scores are locked in right now for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. A 5.669, putting her currently in second place in our freestyle competition. From one Telechka to the next, put those zombie arms out for Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie.
Let me see those zombie arms right now. Grand Rapids, that was Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Now, as you're giving us a wave of zombie arms, don't forget to score, everybody. You know where to go and you know what to do.
A full throttle freestyle courtesy of Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Got some awesome air right there on the super glue to the action replay, mixed in with some of those more technical moves. How does that translate into scores? We're about to find out because they're locked in. A 7.302, 7.302. We got a new leader and a new score to be, courtesy of Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Now, Monster Jam fans, I do want to let you guys know we are about $200 away from hitting $18,000 here for Freestyle Mania with our partnership at St. Jude. Collectively, though, I told you, we're on our way to $200,000 across all the series. But right now, we are eager for that $18,000 mark and only about $200 away, so you guys can make that difference. You see, right now, we got Team JCB Ticketron, 33% of the donations. Team Zombie down there on the track, 67% of those donations. This will be your final time to scan that QR code and make an impact here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Let's get wild, let's get crazy. He's your 2025 Entertainer of the Year, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Slows down with 30 seconds on the clock. Lines up with that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Hits the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Doesn't have enough momentum or that height. It looked like it turns into a bit of a corkscrew and then lands on those side BKT tires, leaving about 23 seconds left on the clock. But he does qualify for a score, Monster Jam fans. So go ahead at judgeszone.com and go ahead and slide that BKT tire up or down. Let us know what you guys thought. That was some epic air up there on the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Again, about 30 seconds left on the clock. He lined up with that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Squared off pretty well, but again, not enough momentum in order to get that full rotation. Let's see what you guys thought, though. He's out of that Monster Jam truck. Score to beat is Zombie 7.302. The score for El Toro Loco is 7.913, which means we got a new leader and a new score to beat here. Oh, yes, toss that hair back. Yes, Fernando, yes. David, I know you're standing by right now with his teammate, AJ Roseborough. What does he have to say?
That's right, Christina. Man, here with the pits with AJ. We were just watching that Fernando Martinez run. Man, couldn't quite land that Morgan & Morgan backflip, but Fernando still had an incredible run. AJ, what were your thoughts?
Hey, he's such a great driver, man. I'm just glad he's okay. You know, this dirt out here it's really hard to work with. You know, from the dirt bikes to the trucks. But we're just so glad to be here for you, Grand Rapids.
Yeah, for sure. The dirt changes at the end of each competition. So you saw Fernando Martinez there struggling just a bit. But hey, either way, those are points on the board, and you guys are in a pretty good position to take that overall.
Hey, I hope so. It's a good time, yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. But Christina, I'm going to toss it back to you guys, and let's see what happens on the rest of Freestyle.
And it does sound like right behind me, that Monster Jam truck has been able to refire. Shout out once again to our JCB Dirt Squad. Get in that Monster Jam truck back on all 4 BKT tires so that he is able to drive off and go back into the pits with our UNOH technicians. Coming down the tunnel, though, we call her the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit.
Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Oh, Greg Dubby's got his Bailey eyes on. I wasn't expecting that. Go ahead and score now, Grand Rapids. Score now.
All right, Monster Jam fans, let us know what you guys thought of Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Super Glue Glue to the Action replay up there right now. And of course, you got little Bailey Circuit herself down there on the track, cheering her on as she awaits her scores at judgeszone.com. Let's focus our attention up there on that video board right now for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. a 7.692. That's good enough for a second place here in the freestyle competition. We got a lot more coming your way, but right now I'm joined at the desk by a very special guest. We got Dawn Pauken in the house, proud mom of Chucky Pauken, celebrating his 21st birthday. But Dawn, this building, this place holds such a special place in your heart. Can you tell us the story a little bit?
Yeah, 21 years ago to this weekend, I was pregnant with Chucky. His dad was doing a show with Gravedigger, and we were here at the show here at Van Andel Arena. After the show, we went back to the hotel, and I started having contractions, drove to Toledo, and Chucky was born that weekend.
Unbelievable stuff. So again, such a special moment for you now to be here 21 years later. So honestly, I think it's only appropriate for you to introduce your son. So I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm going to walk away right now.
Grand Rapids, I'd like to introduce my son, Chucky Pauken, with Classroom Crusher.
Is he lining up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp? Grand Rapids, yes he is! Ah!
Grand Rapids! Make some noise for Chucky Pauken, Team Classroom Crusher! Let's go, Judges Zone!
Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher! Grand Rapids, you just witnessed history! That is his first ever Morgan & Morgan backflip! You got the support of his team! We got Mom up here right now! Dawn, before we get to score, you got tears in your eyes right now. I gotta get your reaction.
I am so proud of him. He is amazing.
I feel her. She's shaking right now. She is shaking. Grand Rapids, lock in those scores for your rookie, your birthday boy, Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher. I have a feeling they're going to be stellar. Take it to the video board. 9.662. We got a new leader, Monster Jam fans. And a new score to beat. Chucky Pauken making history here in Grand Rapids. His first ever career Morgan & Morgan backflip. Grand Rapids, those bells mean one thing. It's time for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
together, Monster Jam fans, for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Let them hear you hanging out of the truck. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
The black and green wrecking machine won some of the most epic air we've seen throughout the freestyle competition. You can actually see that Gravedigger body, the front of that fiberglass, pulled right off that hood. Scores are locked in. Let's see for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. An 8.772, second place for the black and green wrecking machine. Now, Monster Jam fans, we got some breaking news. The winner of the St. Jude Ambassador Team of the Night is actually Team JCB Digatron. So thank you guys so much for your generous donations on behalf of St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals.
Rapids, I need you to make some noise for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. I don't think he can hear you, Grand Rapids. It is time for each of you to lock in your scores for our final competitor of the evening.
Great way to end the freestyle competition with some big air, with those technical moves. Unbelievable stuff from Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. It all comes down to this, Monster Jam fans. Scores are locked in. The score for JCB Digatron is an 8.895. Second place, Grand Rapids. All of this means your freestyle winner and BKT Overall Event Championship Team for the first time ever, Team Classroom Crusher! Monster Jam fans, history has been made, and you guys just got to witness Monster Jam magic and the Chucky dance. A second-generation driver, our rookie this season, representing Team Classroom Crusher, alongside his amazing teammate, Drew Slough, the youngest competitors here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, walking away as your BKT overall event champions. This is one for the Monster Jam history books. And Grand Rapids, you get to say that you witnessed it here first. History in the making. Everybody up there congratulating this amazing team on such a remarkable win. You got his mom, you got his dad, you got his teammates down there. David, take it away.
Chucky Palkin, Drew Slough, first time BKT overall event champions on Chucky Palkin's birthday. History has been made. Your first freestyle, your first Morgan & Morgan backflip, but Drew, you put in a lot of effort as well. Congratulations on your first overall event.
Thank you, David. Yeah, man, that was so cool watching Chucky pull that flip out, and I had never seen him do anything like that before. We'd always talk about it, you know, are you flipping today? He's like, maybe, yeah. And today was a day. Sure enough, on his birthday, man, you can't beat it. That was so cool. So thank you guys so much, too, for being super loud, coming out here tonight, supporting us. And, yeah, thank you guys so much.
Chucky Palkin, you made history. Your first career BKT overall event championship. Chucky Palkin, Team Classroom Crusher. What's on your mind, Chuck?
Man, it's truly awesome being here in Grand Rapids 21 years ago. My mom started going in contraction, and we ended up going back to Toledo and was born. And now to be back here on my 21st birthday, getting my first event overall is just truly awesome. I have to thank a ton of people. First of all, I have to thank my parents for every time that they've just been behind me and supporting me and what I wanted to do. I have to also thank John and Carol Ann, the team owners, for giving my chance to come out here to live my dream. I also give my thanks to John and John Zimmer Jr. They have been awesome, not only as teaching me, learning how to work on the trucks, but also drive them and everything in between. I have to thank all you Grand Rapids fans for coming out here and spending your hard-earned money to come out here and let us live our dreams and have fun. Yeah!
Take a picture of all your...
Wow. What a way to end the first event. Guys, this is only event number one. We got a lot more coming your way. Taylor, I know you're filming loud like a proud mama.
Yes, I know. I don't want to miss a beat, Christina.
Come over here. We got more to talk about.
Yes, sorry. You guys, that's why you got to hashtag Monster Jam and tag us at Monster Jam.
Listen, I say this all the time, but I mean it. Like, anytime that these fans get to come to Monster Jam, they have a unique opportunity to witness a Monster Jam history. And this is one that I think Chucky, Drew, his whole family, his team, the drivers, the riders, they're going to look back on this night and never forget it, Taylor.
Oh my goodness. Also, great work, David. I cannot wait to see that photograph. Hopefully we'll be able to talk about it, see it up close tomorrow. We have still 4 more events. And I don't know how we're going to top this.
I don't know either, but listen, we taught David how to be a good stage mom. He's taking those pictures. Good job, David. Listen, this was incredible. I still kind of have chills. Dawn hit, Chucky's mom, she was shaking up here during that backflip moment. It was unbelievably incredible. And I hope each and every one of you had as much fun as we did, because this was unbelievable, unexpected, and truly a memorable time here at Monster Jam. On behalf of David Mila down there on the track, the beautiful Taylor Olivia is back with us. I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Grand Rapids,
That was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.